Something seemed to happen to us when we are about to move into a new decade of our lives. In a study from 2014, they found evidence of us reflecting more on our lives when we are about to leave a decade behind, such as when we turn 29 or 39, or as me, I'm 49. The result could be positive, like exercising more or taking on large challenges, such as running a marathon. But then they could also be negative, like engaging in infidelity or even tragically ending our own lives. If you are about to turn the page and begin a new decade in your life, you can use this time of reflection to propel yourself in the direction of your dreams. But first, we need to take a look at where we are right now and take a good look at our life so far. You have done many things in your life, both good and bad. There have been highs and there have been lows. Take a moment to enjoy the view from where you are standing right now and write down your reflections to make this more real. As a 49-year-old myself, when I reflect on my life so far, I have created a lifeline with all my ages and added all the significantly good and bad events that occurred over the years. Looking at it from this perspective, it is truly powerful and it's giving me a bird's eye view on my life. And to take the reflection to the next level, I added an overview of my level of happiness and another line for the level of hope over the years, because I see that level of happiness and hope do not correlate as you might think, at least not in my life. And I thought about when I felt really happy and when my hopes and expectations were soaring. I also considered when I lost hope and happiness and why that happened. And I have a long life to look back on. And when I reviewed my lifeline, I saw clearly what impacted me in my life. And it was not what I expected. Despite once being a fiercely ambitious career woman with a long and successful career, and my dips, I was surprised to realize that my career made very little impact on my happiness over the years, but had a big impact on my level of hope. Love, children, and family events made a much larger impact on my happiness level, not surprisingly. Divorce and bereavement had a big impact on my happiness, but the level of happiness after a period of grief, after these events, went back and became even higher since I learned to appreciate what I had more. This was also interesting for me to see, and I have spent a lot of time looking at these descriptions, adding things I initially missed out on, and the feeling of gratitude for the life I lived so far is overwhelming. And I hope you take the time to do this exercise yourself, giving yourself compassion and acknowledging the learning curve we are all on. We make mistakes, and that's a part of life. And you did what you could at that point in your life. And now you're older, wiser, and I think we are ready for the next season, like I am. And after reflecting on the past, the next step would be to look forward. If you turn around and look ahead instead, the view can be breathtaking. You and I don't know how much time we have left on this life journey, but deep down, I think we all know that if we have time, the options of how we can spend this time. Those options are endless. Now is the time to look at those dreams and to really get excited. And I suggest you create another timeline, a timeline from now onwards, and include all these exciting events you can see, things that make you feel alive and energized. And it doesn't really matter if they are things you are already planning to do or perhaps vague ideas of things that would be cool to do somewhere in the future. Everything should be included here, dreams and plans. As a bonus for myself, I added my intended happiness curve going forward. And I plan for my happiness to increase going forward. I have a few events that I'm looking forward to and know will spike my happiness, such as anticipated travels with my kids. And also, I'm planning for success in my business. And I have a new way of life in the making with big plans on the horizon. For this year, for example, I'm leveling up to become an ocean sail racer and will be crossing the Atlantic on a 70-foot racing yacht. And all these dreams should be included, but also long term dreams that feel like a stretch should be included if they create energy and excitement within you. But don't panic if you have a hard time identifying these dreams. Many of us have. Try to be inspired by things that genuinely interest you and add pictures of things that make you happy. And if you have a hard time with this, one way to find your dreams is to try to add one new dream every day for a week. And these dreams could be a lot of different things. It could be things that you would like to own, it could be experience you would like to have, relationships you would like to build, or places you would like to visit. And don't censor yourself. Include everything and remove things that don't excite you in a later phase. And the next step is actually the best part because our journey continues beyond this upcoming decade milestone. For me, turning 50 in a few days and then moving into the unknown wilderness of our futures. Look at your intended timeline forward and think, what kind of person do you need to be to make all these plans and dreams come true? How do you need to improve? What do you need to maintain? Where do you need to level up? And are there things that you need to leave behind? If you answer these questions as honestly as you can, you will see new things. And you're answering only to yourself here. So it's important to be honest. And it could be big things. You might have habits that you need to get rid of that is holding you back from this dream life that you can see. You might need to stop drinking, stop overworking, stop ignoring your family, stop neglecting your own needs, or stop ignoring your financial situation. In my life, I need to stop shutting people out and start opening up more and ask for help. I need to continue working on my health and fitness and perhaps even improve this with eating more healthy in the coming year. And I need to level up and create more energy in my life to be able to take my life to the next level. Your full potential lies in the direction of your dreams. This is where you can truly make a difference. And this is where you feel happy to be. I have done a free workbook where you have all these exercises and I'm happy for you to have it. So just click the link below and you will have the workbook in your hand. This is also written as a blog on my homepage, and you have the link below as well. Have a great next decade in your life. Bye.